The leatherback sea turtle can be found in Rhode Island's coastal waters in the summertime, but the creature is still a mystery to scientists. A Connecticut man has enlisted the help of Newport fishermen and is working with URI scientists to learn more about and try to save this giant of the sea. In Focus 10 tonight, Laurel Lucas joins us with a look at one man's personal adventure. Laurel?
Patrice, Chris Luganbuehls is a recovering alcoholic who has spent the last 9 years of his life obsessed with saving the endangered leatherback turtle. His interest in turtles can be traced back to an unusual event in his childhood. It was 1951 when Chris saw his first leatherback turtle. It was 8 feet wide, 1,150 pounds, and dead from a fisherman's harpoon.
Father and two other friends of his from Ellington, Connecticut, brought in this giant leatherback turtle into the town of Ellington, and they hung it up on this tree there. And thousands of people came at that time to see this animal strung up in the tree. And I was 4 years old at the time. So it was pretty incredible to see a creature that large.
30 years later, Luganbuehl was visiting Yale University and came across the skeleton of that same turtle and a scientist who told him not much was known about the leatherback.
I figured it was kind of a dream that maybe I could be out there with scientists and see if we could make history tracking the first one in the United States. But I also needed something to get my teeth into. I had been through a lot of emotional pain, and I just thank God every day that I'm sober.
To locate leatherbacks so that they might be tracked and studied, Luganbuehl recruited the aid of Newport fishermen.
I told him that the previous 30 years, I had seen about 10 leatherbacks in 30 years, so averages out to about one every 3 years. So I told him his chances of seeing a leatherback would be slim. So the following day, we went out and hauled the nets, and there's a leatherback.
Since 1981, Luganbuehl has gotten trapped fishermen like Mendoza to hold the turtles that get caught in their nets instead of releasing them, and immediately contact Dr. Shoup and Luganbuehl, who arrange to mark or track them. The first creature they fitted with a satellite tracking device surprised Shoup by diving so deep the equipment collapsed from the pressure.
We're now finding that they dive to incredible depths, deeper than sperm whales are known to dive, and do that in a matter of minutes. And they must compress dramatically as they go down, and we've got lots to learn about them still.
This largest of the sea turtles also appears to be more warm-blooded than other reptiles and far-ranging.
Every day is just a new outlook on what we find, and as they found in the first day, an animal traveled 100 miles in just normal paddling around. Imagine what they can do when they're migrating. They're powerful swimmers.
Destruction of the turtles' nesting areas in the Caribbean have taken their toll, but now Luganbuehl sees another threat, garbage at sea that turtles mistake for their favorite food, the jellyfish.
These animals are dying of ingestion of plastics, which they're mistaking for the jellyfish in their diet. And so my focus has really been now in trying to educate people and getting it into the school systems, letting our children know that we need to stop dumping of plastics.
For Luganbuehl, spending nearly all his time and money promoting the turtles' plight is not a burden, but a wonderful gift from God.
People along the way have told me that miracles would happen. I would be available for miracles if I was sober. So it's just getting better all the time. Yeah.
With new tracking devices available that can withstand depths of 3,000 or 4,000 feet, scientists hope to track a leatherback next summer for several months at a time. One mystery, for instance, is why the turtles are diving so deep. Luganbuehl has notified Newport fishermen to be on the lookout for a likely candidate for the study. Trace.
It's interesting that he can do this. I mean, a lot of us would like to get involved in a cause like this, but it takes money. Where does he get his funding for this?
Well, he has his own business, but he's not sure how long his funds are going to hold up, so he started a foundation to try and raise more money. And if you'd like to contribute to that, to make a donation or a suggestion, write to him at Box 88, Newport, Rhode Island, 02840.